Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to the science class. Let us continue with our chapter Fun with Magnets. Today we are going to study about the various properties of the magnet. The first property of the magnet, you already know that magnet can attract certain substances like iron, nickel and cobalt towards itself, and that is why these substances are known as magnetic substances, whereas other substances like rubber, plastic, wood, they are not attracted by the magnet and are hence called the non-magnetic substances. Now let us come to the second property of the magnet, which is called the directive property. According to this property, when a freely suspended magnet it comes to rest, it always points in the north-south direction. For example, here you can see that on an iron stand, if we take a bar magnet, tie it by a thread and suspend it freely, it always points in the north-south direction. You know that conventionally this is north, south, east and west. So this magnet always points in the north-south direction. See, I have here an experimental setup. In this experimental setup, I have taken a bar magnet and I have suspended it by the means of a thread. And as you can see here, this magnet points in a particular direction. According to my house, this is north, this is south, this is east and this is west. So, as you can see here, the north-south direction, it is the direction in which the bar magnet is pointing. If I just move this stand, observe it very carefully, keep an eye on this bar magnet. Okay, see, when I am moving this stand, you can see that the magnet, it holds its position. It is still pointing in the north-south direction, as you can see. It has not changed its direction. So this shows that a freely suspended magnet always points in the north-south direction. Now let us come to the third very important property of the magnet. Okay, before studying this property, you must understand that the pole of the magnet which points in the north is known as the north pole, and the south seeking end, that means the end of the magnet which points in the south pole, is known as the south pole. Okay, the north seeking end, north pole, south seeking end is the south pole. Okay, so let us come to the third property, that is attraction and repulsion property. According to this property, the unlike poles attract each other and like poles repel each other. For example, if we bring the north pole of one magnet towards the south pole of another magnet, there is an attraction between them. Or vice versa, if we bring the south pole of this magnet towards the north pole of this magnet, there is an attraction between them. But if we do the exact opposite, that means if we bring the north poles of two magnets towards each other, there is a repulsion between them. Same thing happens if the two south poles, they are brought near to each other. Let us perform an activity to understand it better. I am having here two bar magnets with me, with north pole, south pole, north pole and south pole. If I bring the like poles, that means north pole towards north pole, let's see what happens. See, when I bring the north pole of one magnet near and the north pole of the second magnet, you can see here that this magnet is being pushed away. There is repulsion. See, I am not touching it, but still this magnet is being pushed away. It is moving. See? So this means repulsion occurs when north pole is brought towards north pole. Let us try by bringing the two south poles together. When I bring the south pole towards the south pole, see, repulsion is taking place. See, this magnet is running away. But if we perform the exact opposite. That means if we bring the two unlike poles, north pole of this magnet and south pole of this magnet, towards each other, let's see what happens. See, they attract each other. This means that unlike poles attract each other, whereas the like poles, they repel each other. Now see what happens. See what has happened? Repulsion has taken place and the south pole, it got attracted towards the north pole. This is the third property of the magnet, and this very property of the magnet, it also explains that why this suspended bar magnet always points in the north-south direction. Okay, now let us apply this activity for understanding it. See, our earth, it contains a huge bar magnet inside it, and it is believed that the south pole of this bar magnet is towards our geographic north. That means the conventional direction, the direction which we have taken as north, north, south, east, west. The magnets that is present inside the core of the earth, its south pole is towards the geographic north pole of the earth, and the north pole of this magnet is towards the geographic south pole. So if I suspend a magnet, okay, now if I suspend a magnet over the earth, okay, see what happens, that my north pole is attracted towards the south pole of earth. As a result, it points in the north direction, and the south pole of this bar magnet is attracted towards the north pole of the earth's magnet. So that is why our bar magnet, when freely suspended, always and always points in the north-south direction. Hope you have understood. Thank you.